Alright, repairs and pots and all that hopefully are done. We had enough time to prepare for it.
I'm sorry, guys. I have never had a patch take that long before.
Yeah, that's been going around today.
I've never had it take more than 10 minutes, except for obviously the big patch days.
Took care of mine last night.
I know, he shut off the system and I'm like, oh, turn it back on. We got a patch to download.
Jules, everybody can meet tomorrow. Except for Rez. Understood.
You can be there.
What's Adam at? Are you sticking around another day? Or probably see how it goes today. Don't commit yourself yet.
But you might not want me after
Trap.
today either. We'll see.
We'll see what happens here. Does somebody have our markers?
I think I should.
The Jules, we're gonna switch to Happy Brambles.
That's what Raid said.
Okay. Alright, our markers aren't quite where you want them, so we're gonna move them out to the corners like that. And basically you're gonna have, when you slide to your Happy Bramble pairs, you're gonna be putting one there and one there at each corner.
Okay. So are they gonna be overlapping with each other?
Yes, they'll overlap a little bit.
Okay.
But so long as you're about a marker out from the side of the marker, you're not gonna hit each other.
Just don't both be standing on the marker.
Yeah,
You'll double hit each other with brambles and kill each other.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to move these out a little bit.
Is that the only thing that's changing?
There might be a slight change in a couple positions, I forget.
So am I at 4 or 2, depending on if I'm north or south?
For what move?
For the bramble drop.
You're always gonna be. Well, are you main tank or south tank?
So that's what I was gonna ask.
You'll
Because
be-
I'm
you'll be
normally
off
off tank.
Adamar's.
Oh yeah, Adamar's pulling.
I can pull.
And you're invulning, so you'll be right on the left side of the 2 marker. You'll put yours,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
Ruka will be just on the south side of the 2 marker.
And then we're gonna trade off during the final wide angle.
I got it.
Well, the second wide angle. I'm assuming there are more later in the fight.
What do you mean rotating?
Put a north marker up for the tanks. Alright, so Jules, this is the positions for everything. I don't know what changes for you really.
I mean, you're northeast.
Let's just do clock.
Right?
Let's do the clock spots
Ruka,
here.
so they're gonna be just south of 2.
Yep.
Ruka was at the one spot. So you'll be on the south side of 2.
And then for the I think for the 2 directions,
Oh, were you?
Yeah, it changes it because that way we have our melees down on the flanks for the whole first phase. I think you were southish for some reason
I
before.
think, yeah.
And then their spots don't change for the other mechanics that way though.
Alright,
Was I northeast
and
last time?
what tile do I start on?
you
main
are
tank.
actually going to be on the south side for the tiles.
So you'll be off tank then.
So you're going to be standing pure south where I am.
Yeah. Now, do I stand on the far tile or the one closer to the boss?
Just like the picture. You'll be melee inside
Inside. is
cardinal
what I
position.
figured.
South
And are
cardinal.
we rotating clockwise? Or
Yeah.
counterclockwise? Clockwise? Okay.
Clockwise on everything through the fight. I believe.
Clockwise. And we rotate clockwise for pairs?
Yep.
Alright.
Everything.
So if me and Ruka are switching spots, what? So since if you're northeast now, Ruka, you stack with Fen for pairs, but I'll still need you to take the south tile.
What? No, tanks and healers are going to rotate onto the DPS. DPS just stand in your clock spot
Okay, yeah.
until the tethers come up. You don't have to do anything.
But yeah, Ruka, just for tile phase, you'll have to take the south spot.
Yep.
Me and you'll switch for tile phase. Otherwise,
We doing
I don't
tiles the
think
same way?
there is a difference, Otto.
Tiles are the same.
Yeah, because like tanks
Everything's in
and
the-
healers north and north or west, and then DPS should be south.
Wait, so the only difference is where we're dropping them?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Now, what
So
are the
Jules,
light
you're M1
parties?
in all the pictures.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. And Adamar, you are
Light parties,
You
you're
are-
gonna be east.
right side. For
Right,
what? For east.
right side when staring at the boss.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
You're always gonna be going to the right, no matter which direction she's in.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm gonna kill this, and then okay, I'm copying these waymarks the way they are now.
Okay.
Alright.
I believe they're the correct ones. Otherwise, they're supposed to be on the next corner in, but this looks right. Yeah, next corner in would be too crowded. Okay.
And then for the lateral split, it's tanks, healers north, and DPS south, or tanks, healers north or west, and DPS south or east, correct?
That is how we do it. Most happy parties, if you wanted to conform to them, do northeast and DPS southwest.
Huh.
Every party I've seen
that's how
has been DPS southeast.
Because I think Happy does it that way.
Yeah, you need DPS and tanks on healers on the opposite sides to be able to break tethers
Yeah.
quickly for towers.
Yeah, I should be east for everything, Otto.
It's not a big deal for first brambles, but for towers, you need to be able to break those really fast.
I think so.
Not for the
No,
brambles.
Otto, you're west stuff, Otto.
I think the only time
Yeah,
you
you're
took
west
the
of me.
East group was for the last Savage 8 or whatever. Well,
Oh, for
Yeah,
ads,
just
we
that
swapped
one
you
part
guys.
with Reba where we switched.
Yeah.
Alright, so you want to keep it tanks and healers northwest?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just gonna
DPS
be easier to
southeast.
keep
Okay.
track of.
Alright. Let's die.
Hell yeah.
Tanks, healers, rotate. Clockwise. Clock spots. Tank buster. Alright, think about your bramble spots. Should be right behind you pretty much.
We gonna hit knockback?
Yep.
I didn't know.
Next cast bar is knockback. Alright, knockback. And bramble drops. Tanks, healers, northwest. North or west.
It's west.
Alright, run through.
Oh my god.
Sides first. And get ready to get out.
Yep. That was on me.
So yeah, when you recenter the boss, there shouldn't be any brambles inside the boss. It should be pretty wide open.
Yeah, I'll pull him back to the middle. That's the best spot for it afterwards.
I'm guessing you got double hit by Bramble. Or like blocked out of yours into the one next to you or something, because you died right when Brambles kind of came onto him.
There was 2 Brambles that were kind of crunched more than being like here. Or like there or something maybe.
Yeah, so are we supposed to be in melee range for the Brambles?
You'll have to step out.
Okay.
You can sit there and
Right-
hit the
right
boss
when-
and just
right when
take
it-
half a step.
Yeah, you can step out like right when you see it casting or animating or whatever.
So you
Okay.
can't be. Okay.
So are we doing tanks and healers at 1 and DPS at 3?
No, it's north or west for tanks and healers, depending on which way the AoEs are spawning. You talking about
Okay,
for
okay.
when we're breaking tethers?
Yeah, when we're breaking tethers.
We actually call it out by the AoEs, so you can just run straight to break your tethers and not worry about the AoEs that way.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize you did that.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
that makes sense.
You'll be going north or west depending on the AoEs that spawn.
I see.
Okay.
Rotate. Block spots. And tank buster. This is party damage. Next cast bar is knockback and brambles. Knockback. East west. Sides first.
Oh.
Out.
Damn it. Tripped into the Brambles.
Alright, party damage is coming. Think about your clock spots. Relative to the boss, not the markers. In this case, it's both. Alright, go to the side. And then it's clock spots. Alright, this one's starting out first.
I'm invoking now. Damn it. Forgot to sprint.
We could go just a little closer to the boss for that one.
I think I stepped a little too far ahead for my group.
Yeah, Jules didn't get hit by ours either. On
Well, that one's a circle around you.
that one's a healer splash. On the other one, it's the line attack.
The first one, when it's sides first, it's a line. When it's out first, it's a
Andy,
circle
you're
splash
muted.
around
It's
Oh,
a circle
when it-
splash on when it's out first. When you go to the sides first, then it's the line attack at the healer. Yeah. So it's very touchy to have your healer not have to move and have your melee still be in range when they run into attack.
There's, if you
No,
look at the lines,
there's plenty.
It's
there's a
Like
line
right
to
here?
stand on,
Yeah.
and that's
This
the
is
safe
like-
spot. If you
Yeah.
see this little line,
that's touchy to
Even
me.
if you're just a little
Like, we were
past-
here.
No, we were here.
Oh, we were.
No, we
Okay.
were almost like right
And
on
if-
this line.
if you're past like this
Usually
point,
I'm fine. Usually we're just fine.
if you're past this point, the melee's not going to be in range of your circle slash.
Because I think max melee is around here-ish? Somewhere around there.
Well, yeah, max melee is actually way out here. If you look at the
Oh.
boss's target ring right now.
That can't be right, because
You'd
then
be
this
able
would be safe.
It's half.
No,
the
she does
south.
have an absurdly wide target ring for how
We
big
have
her
to step
actual
in a
model
few
is.
steps to
Yeah.
melee it.
Her target ring you should be able to reach from here.
Yeah, because the
No.
target right now is on like this.
Trust your melee. We do it every pull.
Unless she doesn't only put half her body out of the arena, maybe she puts more than half out.
Look at it this next time.
Oh,
You
I
can
don't care
see.
about it.
Let's do it.
Rotate. And clocks. Next cast bar is knockback.
Hit it too soon again.
And bramble drops. East west.
East west.
This is way better than what we were doing.
Out first. You better teleport.
Did I go in too quickly?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You busted all of us. I don't know if we went in depth with it last week, but what I do when I tank, especially with Happy Strat, because there's 2 brambles to go around, I stay out in the middle as a tank, and I gap close right through the brambles to get in.
Yeah, that's. I realized halfway through running up that that's what I had been doing last week.
Okay.
Alright.
I didn't even think it did any damage when I did it.
Yeah, step through it real quick and chunk the balls.
On a gap close though?
I don't know.
It might be different on your teleport or something, I don't know. I thought I was jumping through it without taking damage.
No, I was as well. Like I said, I just forgot that that's what I've been doing.
Oh, well, that's... Your feet are on the ground during that. Gap close, you're up in the air. Like a real ninja. Clocks. And rotate. Party damage. Knockback into brambles. East west.
East-west.
Oh my gosh.
How the fuck?
Somebody was late getting east west, so sides first. Chenga, get over here.
I'm fine. I'm not fine.
Sorry, I need to.
Yeah, you really got to
adjust,
get to
'cause
that east
usually
west
I-
fast.
Yeah, because I remember before I usually either didn't have to move half the time or it was a shorter trek.
We were always going northwest before, so it was, maybe that's why. Rotate. Blocks. Knockback and brambles. North south. What?
What?
How am I tethered to that?
Why was I tethered to that one?
Sides.
Somebody got there late again. Me and you both got tethered to the wrong one.
Tanks. Everyone out.
Aha.
Oh, this is totally manageable.
Quick, backflip over a bramble. See if it does damage to you.
Gave me the buff on and off, but no damage. But I also died right when it happened, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah, it looked like you got tethered by it at the very end there.
You'll get tethered to whichever Brambles closest to.
Yeah, I got tethered to one. We were going north or south to north, and I got tethered to a north one somehow.
Yeah,
So
same.
someone in the north.
And
group was
Tachenga got
closer.
tethered
I
up
got,
to a
I
different
got
one
tethered
too.
to a south one.
You may want to
Get
be a
those
little bit
spots
further
ASAP.
north, maybe?
No, we just have to get to our spots quicker.
Just need to be on the target ring, north or south or east or west, but you got to get there as soon as those brambles hit the ground. I believe there's actually, before they even hit the ground, you can move and they'll still snapshot where you were standing.
Like as they're hitting the ground, step into the northwest corner, and then look and see if you need to go to the north or the west.
I think as soon as north, south, east, west is being called, it might be safe to move even. That might be helpful if that's true. Like as soon as those purple tethers come up. Rotate.
As I see any inkling of a tether, I'll plug it onto it.
Clock spots. Knockback and brambles. Go. North, south. There we go. Oh, never mind, somebody died. But for those of us that didn't die, we got there really quick. So that was nice.
Also, yeah, you can move
Sides first.
pretty early.
Yeah.
Out.
Out. I got Fen. Alright. Party damage is on the way. It's gonna do a half room and then either clocks or pairs. Get to the safe side and then pairs.
And I'm the way the boss is facing. I suppose we're doing the bosses relative.
Boss relative on all these, yeah. Out first.
Because last week we were doing to our marks.
Shit.
Yeah, it's boss
So that's-
relative on like all of those except for in the first phase. Well, still boss relative because the boss is facing north anyways.
So the problem for me there was that when I came out of the gap closer, I was still in a bramble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
to
gotta aim
use the
yourself
gap
different.
closer, what I do is go to the outside wall, pop sprint, and just run in as soon as the AOD comes out. You have plenty of time to get in if you're on the far wall. Because the gap
Yeah.
is larger on the far end away from the boss, so it's easier to get there.
And if you gap close from the far side as well, you should be in the bramble. You shouldn't end up in the bramble that's close to the boss, because you're kind of coming at the boss from the side more.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Clocks. Pairs. Knockback and brambles. East west. Out first. Party damage will be next. I'm putting Addle on all those party damaged ones throughout the fight. Alright, it's gonna be half room.
Hold up.
And then clocks. Alright, this is gonna be sides first. And out. Tank
Alright, so I've got...
cluster.
Yeah, so I've got a thing at this point.
Alright, stay out of the front, guys. Alright, it's already facing north. Think about your tile spots. Starting
Am I
on cardinals.
north or south? I forgot.
You're
You're
gonna be
south for this.
south on this one. Alright, everybody start on the cardinals. Get a little bit of free time here. Alright, make sure you're on your own tile now.
Don't mind me next to you, I'm just getting positional.
Get ready to kill ads.
Fuck.
Alright, 3 seconds,
I'm
we
gonna
have a
look
look away. Look away and do rotate. Everybody in for donut? All the way in? Alright, wait a little bit here. Want to wait a little bit before we go out. Alright, out. Half room, slide over.
Oh wait, I go north. Fuck.
Slide back immediately.
Did I kill you, Raz?
Okay. Let your outs refresh. Alright, pair ups.
No, me and Adamar. Or Adamar was on the correct split. And then.
Alright, everybody back to ring formation here. So healers can heal everybody. Chachango, move over. Alright, ideally you want to end with everybody in right here. Because this hit hurts like a bitch.
Oh, you weren't good.
Then right here you check for the 2 clones. Only one of them is getting hit, so we're going to go to over by the 4 marker and closer to the clone though, not quite to 4.
The right side of me.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
okay.
Now it's gonna be half.
This Buster first, and then it'll do half
Ah.
room, either clock or pairs, and then the other half side of the half room, all in a row.
So that's the one we're gonna have to share it.
Nobody's got immunity up for it.
I don't think so, unless Paladin cooldown is shorter than
If
Breaker.
Oh,
if
it's
Warrior
not
pulled,
it
much
would-
longer.
if Warrior pulled, it would be up. I'm pretty sure. Warrior's only 3-minute recast, but we'd have to switch the way we're doing it.
No, I think, yeah, let's just stick with this for now. The share.
Okay.
It's,
So for tiles, we're starting on Cardinals. As soon as the look away happens, we make our first rotate, and the out people come in. Everybody's got to go way in for the donut, and that would be the ring formation at that point. We wait until we see the half room spawn, and then we send the out people back out. Otherwise, it makes the refresh too tight. So you want to wait a little bit. When you see the half room show, then your outs go out, and everybody slides to where they need to be.
It's nice when the casters step back before the half room, because then us melee can refresh our spots. Or else we're stuck on the corner spot for a
True.
long time if our side's safe.
Yeah, 2 of them are. So you want to refresh.
Before the half room appears.
Okay, if you do it that way, then you got to let your outs refresh after
the
the half
outs-
room.
Well, the outs are in, they just have to step back
Yeah.
out for a second while the melee refresh real quick,
Okay.
and then they can step back in after that.
So
Or,
you
no, then they just stay out and just wait to see what half of the room.
yeah, and then that puts the refresh issue onto the out people then. One way or the other.
It doesn't. The
We'll
refresh
step on
doesn't
and
need to
out.
be done that often. It's lasts a while before it falls.
It's just the half room part. The people that don't move for the half room, they're standing on their tiles for a long time. The 3
I'd say
out, the
just
3 out
everyone
people.
refresh real quick. Out people step back quick, inner people step the original spot, and then back to the clockwise spot. And then other people can refresh their spot again if they leave when half rooms appear.
Yeah, the group I cleared with did the refresh after the half room, but it was tight. Like people had to move really fast afterwards. It's probably not ideal.
It works either way. It's just the trick is not to get scared when you see that tile turn purple. You still have 5 seconds. Well, 4.5.
Again.
Check your stances.
oh, you're right.
How long is this fight?
10 minutes? 10 minutes?
Depends how good you are.
That too.
What's the longest it can be?
I think my clear was 9 something. I don't know how long it can be.
Yeah, I've heard the DPS check is fairly generous.
It is.
Oh god, yes. As long as you can keep people alive, you can win.
You don't even have to keep everyone alive, really.
Adamar saw on Rage with 18 deaths, I cleared with 11, and a healer LB3.
11 deaths?
Yeah. Clock,
Jesus.
or pairs, I mean. Pair up.
Don't get too excited though, it's a lot tight. E10's a lot tighter.
And we didn't even see half the enrage either with our 11 deaths. Tank buster coming.
Ready for knockback?
Knockback and brambles. East west. Out first. Party damage. Get to safe side. And then clock spots. This will be sides first. Out. Let's mess that up.
Centering
Stay
her,
away
then I'm
from-
gonna rotate her north.
Stay away from tank buster.
She's a little off center.
She'll recenter and face north for the next phase on her own.
Yeah, I'm just calling it out so people aren't surprised by the shift.
Okay. Alright, think about your tile spots. Stay in for heals at first. Alright, get out to your tiles. Ads are coming soon. Ads. Look away in 3, 2, 1. Alright, rotate. Everybody in. All the way in. So you want us out right away, Handy? Okay, out. Alright, half room, slide. I can't do my melee combo this way.
Adamar, one more spot.
Rotate back, quick. Let your outs come in. This is clock spots. When you take this res, do not use sprint or any actions, just get to your spot.
You can run across other people's tiles.
Dang it, I died.
Refresh.
Everybody try to get into ring formation for heals and shields.
Alright, Adamar, we're gonna be swapping for this one.
Good luck,
Or
guys.
after
We
this.
got the mirror.
Alright, so it's only gonna hit one clone. So we're going to the safe side clone and dodging its attack towards 2 just a little bit. Get towards 2 a little bit from that side clone.
Between 2 and the 4.
Nope, I completely misread
Hey,
that.
you didn't do it right.
What?
I don't think the ninja has
You
a
didn't
res,
do it right.
do they?
No.
Alright.
it's really tight to stay on the boss during clone dodges. You should go at least max melee because it widens the angle of the pie slice. But you want to be hugging when it's the one where we, if we go forward or backward, you hug the boss's north-south line or whatever, or front-back line, I should say. But when it, like that time, it was the, let's say it was, the clone was on the cardinal here, and it was cleaving the side that we're standing on. So you'd want to stand like there, would be safe. It's going to be a pretty thin pie slice, so you want to hug the clone just outside of its attack.
So for the half room on tile phase, Adamar, you're either on the southwest tile.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
the
I got it.
southeast
I
tile.
realized what I did. Sorry, when I cleared it, I was on east-west, not north-south, so it just didn't compute. I had to go slide one more over.
Yeah.
Check food. I'll mark myself if I'm ever alive for the clone phase. Like so.
I'd say unless someone says BRB, you don't have to do a ready check. Just throw a timer up.
Alright,
So doing the melee refresh first like that, I can't do my melee combo, that sucks. I hate it.
You don't have to if it's legal for you ready. I was just throwing it out there. I haven't fell yet, so I mean, but Ben always steps back for me.
Yeah, that's nice of him.
But you guys don't have a problem with it. You don't have to switch.
I just see it from a caster point of view, where I only like to move 4 times through the whole phase. Pair ups. And clocks. Knockback. Brambles. East west. Out first.
Oh, that line isn't safe. I wasn't even to the line.
Hardy damage will be coming. Get to the safe side. And then clock spots. This will be in first. And then it'll be out. This will be Tank Buster. Alright. Some party damage, staying for heals and shields. Alright, out to tiles. Ads are coming shortly. Look away in 3, 2,
Oh shit!
1.
My fucking controller!
Rotate.
God damn it.
Rotate.
Sorry, Adam.
All the way in. Back out. Get ready for half room. Slide over.
Well, that didn't
Slide
work.
back. No, it really didn't. Clock spots. Start getting some reses going here. I think they're all in vain though.
Well, you can
this-
recover from quite a bit of damage.
This is gonna hurt really bad.
Yeah, but having them all at once makes it very difficult to do mechanics.
Okay, we got healers alive. Alright. We got clones coming. It's hitting both of them, so we go behind the boss. Oh, sorry, it's hitting 0. We went to the other side, go in front. And hug the center line of the boss.
Between 3 and that.
Okay, tank buster.
Take share.
I think you just provoke off me, don't you?
Yep,
Yeah, you swap it.
you guys will want to move out of my way. There we go.
Alright, next is gonna be the tank
The auto
button.
killed me.
Alright, half room. And then clock, and then the other half room.
Alright, I'm back south now.
He's gonna get hit by the second half.
Clock. Other half room.
Oh, Fed got caught.
No,
Oh my.
he's just toying with it. Alright,
Facing or back?
this is fine. This is gonna go into brambles again. Big hit coming. Get ready for
Angels
brambles.
up.
Knock back brambles. And DPS are gonna meet south, tanks and healers north. Go. We're gonna run straight through and split to our towers. Get in your tower quick.
Okay, I
Yeah,
know.
if you
I
don't
do
have
not
everyone
understand.
up for towers.
Basically, you run
tower-
through and go to your light party side. I think is how I like to do it. I don't know if the macro follows that.
So I don't really understand the macro. Which tower?
Yeah,
is
it does.
mine?
It does follow that. As far as tanks might be weird because they're listed off tank main tank.
Yeah.
So like for me, I start in the south. I'm R1. I run through and I go to my light party side and grab the far tower because I'm a caster.
So
Jules
I
runs
need
through
to-
and grabs the M1 tower.
So you start on A, you run through the boss, and you would get the
Three
3
tower?
tower, I'm guessing.
No, I'm on the right.
The
So
light
my
party
4
first?
tower, right?
If you run to the right for your light party, I would say for tanks just stick to your light party sides.
So that means I
So
would
yeah,
be the
you would-
4 tower.
You go to the 4 tower, and
Okay.
Shango would run through and go to the 3 tower.
All right, makes sense. Yeah, I knew I was either in 3 or 4, but I wasn't sure.
So-
which, so I'm in 4. All right.
So with the
Yeah.
middle open, you should be able to sprint, get to this wall, and then run back to your tower.
Yeah.
Or Chan. and-
Yeah, there's plenty of time.
Everyone.
As long as you know where you're going, you shouldn't have any trouble getting there.
Yeah.
run
So
straight
everybody's
through.
running straight through and going to their light party sides, and then grabbing the appropriate tower for their roll. One more new mechanic after that, and then it's tile phase over again until the end.
He catches people all the time that split into flock or pairs.
Somebody's
that
AFK.
are already standing
Oh, are
in the
they?
safe spot,
What's going on?
and they just got through it. I said it catches
Oh,
people
yeah.
all the time.
I know, I get fooled on that, like whether I'm supposed to dodge back or if I'm one of the people that stays still.
Yeah.
It's something you gotta think of as soon as you see that first half room. If it's on your side, just know in your head you don't, or you have to move the next time.
See, the one time I don't do a ready check.
He said BRB.
I always miss that. That's why I always do ready checks.
Worse that happens when you get that way.
We don't really need the
No,
off
I don't
tank
want to.
until like 2 minutes in.
Yeah, until his part to tank later.
Yeah, just have Jules adjust for me. That's fine.
Well, probably would help for Proteans at the very least.
Jules gonna go.
No, I'm already pure south, so it's fine.
He's like a healer. He's made to adjust.
Everyone knows off tank is basically a caster position.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but now I do.
Lock.
Rotate. Knockback and brambles. East west. Oh, I'm dumb. Out first. Oh, I'm super dumb. So close to making it. Alright, party damage is on the way. Next will be half room with clocks or pairs. Go safe side. And then pairs. This will be in first. Am I still in Discord?
Yeah,
You are.
Okay, good.
we're just
So
all
fine.
focusing.
Alright, get ready to go out. Tank Buster will be next. Alright, stay in for heals and shields. And get to your tiles. Changa might need a swing on this ad from you after we do vocal away. Alright, ad. Look away in 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Everybody all the way in. out for side, half room, slide over everybody. Not quite like that.
Shit. That was my fault.
Admin, remember your southwest or north, southeast.
Slide back.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Pairs.
Sorry.
Pairs.
I don't have a pair. Nobody wants to pair with me.
Oh no. I'm tanking it.
Big hit coming.
Tank it.
I'll grab some reses when I can.
Alright, someone coming.
Alright, she's gonna be hitting 2 of them, so we go behind. Hug the center line of her box behind. Tank buster. Don't worry about any of the reses, I'll get them all. Unless you really want to. Stay away from both the tanks, Jules, be careful.
That's fine, he'll turn.
Yeah, right, Jules.
Didn't know where the tank was.
We'll discuss that.
Right.
Alright, right side first.
Pairs.
Pairs, of course, since we have dead people.
Stand over here.
Alright, get ready.
Stay over here for pairs.
Pairs.
Oh, pairs.
Get to other side if you have to. This is gonna be brambles. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I guess we just get less brambles.
The tower.
Yeah, but
Knock
the problem
back.
is we won't have enough for the towers.
Yeah, it's true. DPS are going south. And you run straight through, go to your light side and grab your tower.
So I guess I have to double back after I hit that? Like after I
Yeah, you
break
have to
the
go back
tethers,
around
I
the
have to
bramble.
double back in? Okay.
Yep.
Just
You'll be the
run, touch
inside
the
one.
wall, then run back towards the boss.
Okay,
the
so
middle.
when you're doing the shared tank buster, try not to, don't spin the boss. Just
Yeah.
one
what
tank
we
stand
need is-
in front of her to the right, one tank stand in front to the left, and the cleave won't hit each other.
Yeah, so we need everybody to be like
Everybody else
not
should be
more than
behind.
half in front. So because that's what's been throwing me off constantly. So, Adamar, you stand on 2, I'll go on 1.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or in that
And you don't
formation.
even have to be that far apart.
Yeah.
You could be between 1 and A and between A and 2.
Alright,
Halfway.
I'll take one side, you take 2 sides.
Yeah, mind you, it won't always be by the 1 and 2 marker
Yeah.
either, but just that general positioning.
Won't
A
it?
V formation. Otherwise, you might fool some of the less brighter DPS.
I'd
Huh.
say it's doing it coming out of after summon and stuff. I don't think you have time to turn it. I'd say just keep it the way it's facing
Absolutely.
until after Buster.
You don't have to turn it all. Clocks, because she turns herself for the half room, I'm pretty sure.
Pairs.
What if we got to clones clean? We'd probably clear.
And once we get tower phase down, there's not much more to it.
Tower phase
Probably,
is too easy when
honestly,
people are
once you get-
alive.
if you get tower phase down, then the rest
Knockback,
is easy.
brambles. I mean, tower phase is just brainless. No offense to anybody that might make this mistake, but east-west.
East-west.
This is gonna get ugly probably. No, we're good. Sides first. And out. Party damage. Safe side. Then pairs. This will be out first. Next will be Tank Buster.
Shit, no, I'm staying south.
Yeah. She'll fix herself for a tile phase.
Now I'm heading north.
You worried about cleaving the whole party, turning her north?
Been done before. Wait for her heals here. Alright. Out to your tiles. Ads are off. Look away in 1 second. Everybody in.
Didn't get that ad.
Very in. Alright, out and then look for half room. Slide over. As soon as this hits, slide back. And I'm gonna refresh.
Shit.
Fuck.
Oh,
Clock spots.
Yeah, ignore my dancing around earlier. Now that I look at it more, there's no reason to back up.
Why I die? Everybody get to ring
That was
formation
not-
for heals and shields.
That was partners.
Big hit coming. Mitigate. Alright, good job.
alright.
Alright, we're checking for the clones right away.
Each side.
One on each
Yeah, one.
side. Alright, so go to the safe side. And
Left of the one mark. A and one.
a little bit
A
here.
and one.
Tank buster. One tank on each side up front. Everybody else get out of the way. Okay, next is going to be half room, a random move, and then the other side of the half room. Get to safe side. And then it's clocks. And then it's going to hit the other side.
So Adamar, you're
Pops.
south.
Clocks.
Pops, right?
Slide over. Nice. Alright, it's going to be party damage into brambles. Alright,
Oh, wait.
knockback and brambles. DPS are going south, tanks healers north. We're gonna run through and then go to our light sides and grab our towers.
I thought we had that. What happened?
It looks so good.
I saw one get there late.
Someone missed the tower.
At least one. I recommend going around
So
the
one
brambles.
tower is away.
What, Jules?
One tower mist is away.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, single tower sounds wide.
Yeah, Otto, you'll run through, and then while looking out at the map, you run to the left just like you do for those other moves. For anti-air and stuff. So you'd run through and to the left.
Okay, then yeah, Otto was.
And you get the
waiting,
far
and I
3.
I went to the wrong tower first, but couldn't get to mine. Okay.
Yeah, just treat it like we're doing our anti-air wide angle parties.
I was looking good though. Get in there.
Yeah,
Probably
honestly,
should-
you get past towers, the rest of it's not bad at all.
I feel like I should start potting.
There's one move after that that's probably going to kill us that we should have talked about, but maybe after this pull we'll talk about it. And then it's repeat.
Then we do tile phase all over again.
Yeah. Pair ups.
Same exact tile phase as before.
Clocks.
Shit. Ah. Here we. Watch for the side. Gotta
Cut off
move.
on this one. Clock
Pardon.
after the safe side. Clock. Then sides. Out.
She's gonna be facing north.
One in the tile phase.
Alright, get to your tiles. Incoming ads.
Ready to look away? 5,
With 3. rotate. Everybody in for donut.
Ben, you don't have to run back out here unless it's our side. Just stay there.
Alright. Wait a little bit for half room. Alright. Slide over for half rooms.
Nope.
You're supposed to stay still.
You slid wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have anybody to pair with either. And I'm a resident. Me and Otto should pair up. Got a couple
So are
foods
we-
ready to drop.
Are we gonna go over the
Oh, that
the
other
attack
mechanic?
that's gonna kill us, or
Okay. So after we do towers, I believe it's the very next thing that happens. We're gonna get those 2 purple tethers out of the boss where we say east, west, or north, south, you know?
mm-hmm.
It happens after brambles in the first phase. There's not gonna be, there won't be tethers at that point. It'll just be that. So it's going to do those huge things that cover, and there's a crease that fits right up to about here, north or south or east or west. And then the circles round out like this, you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So while it's doing that, it's also going to cast a half room. So this entire side will be dangerous, or this entire side would be dangerous. So you have to dodge those 2 big circles and be to the correct side. The further back you are, the easier that's going to be to do. If you're trying to stay max melee on the boss, the sliver that you can stand to one side or the other is going to be very tight. And that's why I didn't like having our bramble back here like our original strat. So casters and healers can go back here and there's plenty of room. The trick is, not only is it going to do half room, it's also going to show a tell for clocks or pairs right after that. So it's going to be the big orange circles hit with the half room at the same time, and then everybody has to immediately run into the boss and get into their pairs or clocks. So ideally, once we see if we're going north or south or whatever, east or west, ideally you want to start on the side that is your clock spots. Healers are kind of screwed. Either way works for them. Probably sprint.
So, like, we're 3 Finn, so we're always gonna want to try to go to the east spot or the south spot. So we'll have the easiest access to our clock position or our pairs.
Yeah, I mean, if everybody uses sprint and moves quick, you can do it from either side. It's just a little more ideal to line up on the side that's closest to your spot first.
You don't have to. Trick is you don't have to get all the way out to max melee range or anything. You can be pretty close to the center and still be hitting clock spots, which makes it easier to get to the right spot.
Yeah, you definitely want to like run to the center point first, get to your clock or something, or close anyways, and run outward. But I think with sprint,
back to back to back.
I'm pretty sure if you move with sprint, as soon as you see that half room and the big things go off, you have a decent amount of time from wherever you are.
It's pretty fast. I remember people just stayed close to the center, I think, when we did it.
It's not too bad though. We'll probably be fine.
It's not bad at all if you're on the correct side.
Actually, we took a lot longer for us, the group that I cleared with, to get through towers than to get through that mechanic. It seems scarier than it actually is.
We had 7 people to the north in the group I was in, and we made it to our spots fine.
But that's the spot where a lot of groups use healer LB3 when they mess up and still clear afterwards.
I don't know where my group used it, but we used it.
We used it on that part with 2 deaths. We had 2 deaths, that's right. And they healer LB the 2 people back.
pairs. Knock back brambles. North south.
Oh, it's a little tight for brambles. To be winner.
Oh yeah.
For the group that has to win through.
It's not that bad.
Sorry.
No.
Seen worse.
I've
Sides
seen a lot
first.
worse.
And out. I don't want to see that shit on the next brambles.
If that ever happens, it's always nice for like the south or the north group to call it out, just so the group running into it with the boss blocking the view doesn't catch you by surprise.
Get to safe side. And then clock spots. This is going to be out first.
She's gonna be facing north.
Alright, stay in for a little bit. Starting tile spots. Incoming ads. Look away in 2, 1. Rotate. Everybody in for donut. Wait a little bit. Alright, out for half room. Everybody slide over. We want to rotate back immediately. Good change there.
It just wasn't enough time.
Pair ups. I'm gonna die. Alright, refresh everybody and then get back to ring formation for heals and shields. Let everybody come in. Very nice. Alright, behind her center point here. Because she's cleaving both of them. It's easy to remember because 2 comes out of your behind. Number 2.
Alright guys, clear the front.
Tank buster coming. Next will be the half and half ordeal. Alright, get to your first safe side.
Then clock.
And then left side will have to move over. I got res. Alright, this is going to be party damage into Bramble knockback. Alright, next is Bramble knockback. Here it is. DPS south. Remember to go, when you go through, go to your light party side to break your tether, or your tower, I mean. Well, that was close. Alright. It's gonna, oh shoot.
Angle.
Wide
Sides
angle.
first.
Side.
Forgot all about that. Ooh, that was close. Get ready to get out.
Out.
What?
You guys cone each other or something?
No, the damage was just a little bit too strong.
Oh. Party damage.
I'm gonna wait for this one and then vote her.
We need a healer, I'll be free.
Got it.
Yeah, because we need pairs coming up here.
Alright.
Alright, get to one of the safe sides, north or south.
This is gonna be the half room stuff. Step back a little bit.
Alright, it's half room,
Left.
get the right side, and then it's going to be pairs relative to the boss. Go.
Oh no.
Alright, should go into tile phase or there might be a buster. Buster?
It's suboptimal.
Tiles.
It's about to get weird. Yeah, it's all repeat now. Just instead of tile phase ending when it normally does, it's gonna go back and forth between doing like half room, clock spots, pair ups until we all die. Or until the real enrage hits.
Buff the bot.
I don't, do we all wanna, I don't know how we wanna handle that last move where we had to run to clocks. My thoughts are either get to the side that makes most sense for yourself and do boss relative, or we all want to stack on one side.
I mean, I forgot we were doing boss relatives, so I'm gonna have to
Run fast.
tell every single time which one we're doing. I can't have it separate.
Well, you
You
can.
don't know if the ball's gonna be facing north, if it's gonna be facing south.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably
you have
just
time to
jump off.
see.
Why I don't like doing relative.
Do you want to just jump off, or do you want to see up in rage on this?
Oh, we should be
play it
getting
all.
into
It's our
enrage.
last goal anyway. Do it all the time.
She'll do a few more things before enrage. She does this.
We'll just play it out.
Oh,
I'm told these are
And then
random
she'll
what
do-
she does here.
She'll do clocks again, which might kill me even as a tank. We'll see.
It's gonna kill Fan.
It's gonna kill Finn definitely. Yeah, killed me too. Wasn't sure.
I think you get multiple blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
There's a
do.
Punky beam.
So, I don't know. Do we want to do boss relative or marker relative on that one move?
Probably boss relative would be easiest.
That's fine.
Well, I
Just
mean,
have
as
to
tanks, if
jump.
we could keep her facing north, which would allow everyone to do marker relative, which might be easier for people.
It's not always north, though. I don't
Yeah, the
think.
problem is we don't really
Can be
have the
used-
chance to. We don't really. It didn't look like we had the chance to move her between the big split move, and
It-
the
Can be east or west.
Well,
Where we line
last
up
time
as
we were
well, I
both
think.
tanks were dead, so that was kind of the problem.
Yeah.
I will say that for that one in
We'll just have to
specific,
tell
we should probably
if we have a
stick
chance
to
to
our
win.
objective. Like,
Like, tanks were dead, so maybe at that point we'll already have it facing north.
No, you can't. The purple tethers dictate which way it's facing.
yeah, there was.
If we have to go
Oh,
east to west, then that's why you do a boss relative. Just so it's consistent that way. But markers can be consistent too if you can see the markers.
I'd say we probably the best thing is probably to go boss relative, and for us to for me to go boss south, regardless of who's main tank at that point.